Hi once again. We've got another press button GPO or post office type phone. I think this is the last of this type of phone, 746s with press buttons. I think I put 3 up. Anyhow, this is, as far as I know, the last one, unless one turns up in the cupboard upstairs, which I don't think it will. Anyhow, this is the 758D, and this actual example was refurbished. They used to do this quite a lot. They refurbished it. If an article got used or become faulty, went back to the post office factories and was refurbed, as they say. Now, the date that this took place was 1982 of the 8th month, and the date inside shows the actual chassis of the phone was made in 78, so date inside is 78. The date on the keypad, which was made by Ericsson, EE, their identification mark, was made in 82, 4th month. So it's a bit of a mixture. Also inside, which is a bit different, you've got bell coils which are 4,000 ohms each coil, which I think is unusual. The bell itself is number 59D/1. Also, and I'll show you when I open the case up, there's a component in there which I didn't know what it was, but I found out. And let's have a look inside. Your handset's virtually the same. The receiver is slightly different, with a different type of arrangement of holes in it. But it's the same handset. I've taken this off. Well, you might notice on the actual cover you've got British Telecom, which was the old way they showed their name, and their little trademark was a T with dots. Remember that well. So that dates it as well. Inside, yep, once again you've got your opening for a dial and 4 slots to put in additional equipment like switches and things for extra facilities that this phone you could use with. There's the actual 4 buttons there. These are just propped in on springs because there's no switches underneath, so they are completely not in use at the moment. Now, what I did notice, and let's have a little look. T9, where is it? I think it's here. I'll get the wire out of the way. I was a bit confused what it was, but I know what it was. In there under T9, you've got another component. Turn it around on its side. And this one is wired straight down to the board. I'm pretty sure I've got it. I'm giving you the right information. That, I think, is a lightning protector. Your printed circuit board is slightly different as well. There's some components which I don't see are there anymore. Your little ballast bulbs, I don't think they're there anymore. The rest appear to be there. And as I also mentioned, the bell coils are rather a high ohmage. You've got 2 coils, so that's 4,000 ohms if my maths is right. There's the keypads. I said manufactured by Ericsson with a date on there. Not much more to say actually, but it's just interesting. There's where the date was of the actual chassis. So they were, this was the original chassis, and when it was cleaned up and refurbed, they obviously changed certain parts. The keypad I think was probably changed as well. Let's have a look at the base. Yeah, we've got it round the right way. Carefully, I don't want to knock the little buttons out. There's what we got underneath. MOS again, which I'm pretty sure stands for metal oxide silicon. If I'm wrong, someone please tell me. Can't remember everything. Batch sample that was on the original phone when it first came out. Supplied by British Telecom, that's what it was called at that time. There's the label that is put on by the refurbisher, which is BT. I don't know offhand what those codes are, but that would refer to the area or the town where the refurbishing, I made that word up, where these were refurbed, and it was done in FWR, February is it? It's got 82. It was 82 is the year, stroke 8. So that gives you an idea of when that was done. And in those days, the phones were rented by BT. So you'd pay a fee to have the privilege of using their phones. This was all changed at a later date. Anyhow, I think that is all for the moment. Can't think of anything else. Show you the sides of that. It's quite involved. There's he's got a virtually made nice fitting components. And there's the other side. Massive transistors, resistors, tantalum capacitors, that little blue one. And the keypad is mounted on top of that. Once again, a nicely made job. And this would give, as I say, PPS, pulses per second, 10 pulses per second. So it is not a tone keypad. It is just your normal Strowger type pulses. You can often tell if it's not tone. If it was tone, you'd have your hash and star, or the other way around. I can't remember which way it would go, hash and star. But don't always be thinking that because it has a star and hatch, it would be a tone. I've got a phone upstairs from America which has the hatch and star, which is on Strowger pulsing. It's actually a model 500. Anyhow, that's all for this lot. Once again, thanks for watching. Any comments please make, and we'll sort out something else. But I think that's all I've got of the British Post Office, BT, Telecom, GPO phones that have the keypad. If I have got another one, will certainly bring it out. Oh, and by the way, that cold press which I showed you yesterday, the battery has recharged, and it took about 4 or 5 hours to recharge on the exchange power, and it's working perfectly now. The quick way I test them is go 1471, and that records the last number that you've been called, so that's a quick check. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. Thank you, I do appreciate you. Thank you.